So I want to talk to you guys today about money. So I was watching a video today about retiring, and it was all of this investment sense stuff about mutual funds and IRAs and all of this financial jargon that frankly was a bit boring. I mean, I get it. I understand that it's important, especially for a guy my age. But as I'm sitting there listening to the video, one thing that they said came across kind of striking to me, and that was a comment by one of the hosts that if you start with $1 and you double your money 21 times, you will in fact have $1 million. That statement really kind of grabbed me and really caught my interest. So you're telling me if you start with $1 and you just find a way to double it, after 21 doublings, you'd have $1 million. So I did what any person would do. I busted out a calculator and I did the math, and guess what? It's legit. But again, all of this was being said in terms of financial planning and stuff that's going to take 20 years to get you to that point. So it got me thinking that maybe there's something we can do a little different. This kind of sparked a little bit of a mission for me to find out if there is indeed a practical way to double our money again and again and again, 21 times, to get up to $1 million. Talk about this a little bit. Start with $1, right? The practical way, is there really to turn $1 into another dollar? I don't know that there really is. You could do something stupid like buy a $1 lottery scratch-off ticket and hope that you win at least 2 so that you've doubled your money. Dang it. You know as well as I do that the odds on a scratch-off ticket are not really in your favor. If you look at that, trying to double the 1 to 2, $2 to 4, $4 to 8, 8 to 16, I don't necessarily think that there is a good, reasonable way to accomplish that. For the sake of the challenge, I do think that it's better we find a way to get up to the $16 rather than saying, let's just take $16 out of my wallet and start there. No, I want to talk a little bit about the practical sense of how you take $1 and through small steps, like, okay, don't buy that bottle of soda. Dang it. Don't. Take that $1 and put it right next to the first $1 you started with. Now you have 2. You made an admittedly small choice, but a choice nonetheless, to not spend that on something frivolous and in fact save it. You can do this a couple more times pretty easily to get yourself up to the starting point that we're looking for. Okay, so we're starting with 1. To get from 1 to 2, we're going to skip the soda from the soda machine. Now we've got 2. Get from 2 to 4. Let's say next time you're in the grocery store, get that package of snack cookies that you're going to keep in the cabinet for late night trips to the kitchen. Fine. Save that $2, and now our 2 has become 4. Pretty cool. We went from 1 to 4 pretty quickly. How about getting from 4 to 8? This can get a little tricky, right? Not really. You could just make another smart choice. Instead of running to a fast food joint on our lunch because we forgot to brown bag something, let's actually bring a lunch from home. Fine. And yes, indeed, it's not that hard to go from 4 to 8. Cool. We've now doubled our money 3 times and gotten up to $8, starting with just $1. You can accomplish the same thing again just by skipping the pizza joint for dinner and actually going home and cooking yourself a real meal. Fine. Now your 8 becomes 16. Cool. We got all the way to 16 just by making smarter choices. Right? And let's just take one more baby step in this gradual process on our first couple of doubling of our dollars. I'm going to speak directly to you, my YouTuber friends. You know that really cool looking gorilla tripod that you were going to go on Amazon and buy for $16? Don't buy the tripod. Do like everybody else does and put your freaking arm up and look like an idiot with your camera in front of your face. Everybody does it. You can do it too. You don't need the tripod. And alakazam, all of a sudden your 16 is 32. How cool is that? We got to $32 by making smart choices on a small scale. Now I have what I believe to be seed money in order to get us to the next several steps in our doubling process. Let's face it, we got a pretty long way to go in order to get up to our $1 million. We did make some pretty good progress. Out of the 21 steps needed to get from $1 to $1 million, we just knocked out 5 of them. So where do we go from here? I believe with a little bit of creativity, some hard work, and maybe some help from you guys, we might be able to come up with a way to get all the way to the finish line. Stay tuned, because I'm going to come back to you with an update on some of the next steps, but I really need some advice and input from you guys. Post down in the comments section and let me know, what do you think I can do if I've got this $32 as seed money? How do I turn that 32 into 64? If you are new to the channel, thanks so much for spending some time with us, and I hope that I've respected your time today. I hope you found this content interesting and entertaining, and hey, I hope you hit the subscribe button and come along for the ride. To my subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me and for being a part of my YouTube experience. Thank you for hitting that bell and jumping on the notifications. I really think that notification bell is the best way for us YouTubers to stay in contact and continue supporting one another. I'll be back with an update on this project as soon as I can. For now, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the road.